Welcome back to the Deliverance Network. I'm happy to have you joining us today. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Holy Family and devotion to the Holy Family and placing your trust in the Holy Family. And there's no question the world in our time is very, very dark, and we're experiencing quite a bit of difficulty. And I have heard through Father Michel Rodrigue that particularly we should have an exorcism blessed or a blessed icon of the Holy Family or image of the Holy Family in our homes for these times. And we do have those available on the Sisterhood website in our shop, www.sisterhood.live. And these ones are in particular blessed with exorcism blessed oil. And so while I want to recommend to you the practice of devotion to the Holy Family, it's also tied to the darkness that we find ourselves in these times. In a couple of dream experiences, I was shown different scenarios of evil in the world, and I'm not going to go into detail because I really want to focus on the remedies, and I'm going to be sharing a message from Countdown to the Kingdom as part of that focus on the remedy. But one experience that I had from January the 19th, 2008 just showed me a lot to do with evil and how there's quite a bit to do with misused science in our times. And how overall the grace of God is very much still at work. He has not gone anywhere. He's fully in charge of our times, even though they are difficult. And we are in the time of times that has been spoken about, particularly in Catholic prophetic circles. And at the end of this experience, I had one sentence that was given to me by a narrator. I can't say it was God, can't say it was Jesus. It was a verbatim sentence given by a narrator in the dream. And of course, the grand narrator is God, but I can't say it was God the Father. And the only thing that was said was, rains cleanse the great pains of the earth. And rains often are, and water is symbolic of grace. And so it's acknowledging that the earth is in great pains and it needs cleansing. And this is part of this period of purification that we're in. And we're going to be given all of the grace that we need in order to make it through this period. And God knows exactly what we need far better than we do. So we're really to place our trust in God ever more powerfully as the times darken. And the other experience that I wanted to share very, very quickly with you is from November the 2nd, 2007. And it was just basically me being taken by God and shown just the filth throughout the world. And again, I'm not going to go into details, but it was just really, really amazing. And the highlight of it was that it was children who were very, very ill. And I think that that's what we have to remember, is that we are all spiritually God's children. And that many, many of us are not in a place of good health, as it were. Good health spiritually, good health in relation to loving. And so we have a lot of evil and filth in our world that really needs purification and cleansing, and that these ill children need help. And part of the focus of the illness in this particular dream experience had to do with children very involved in the occult, and that is of course a very dangerous place to be. And then the highlight of the end of the dream was my call to come with my work to help battle against that darkness of our times with the occult. But with regard to the remedy and the Holy Family, it is of course always the remedy to go to God the Father, to seek Him in prayer, to go to confession, to acknowledge that Jesus is real. And that is a process, and our prayers help bring others to come to that point in their lives. But this message I want to share with you that kind of sums it all up is from countdowntothekingdom.com. From Valeria, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, to imitate the Holy Family. And this is what we're being called to do, especially you who are parents out there. I myself as a mother of 6, my husband and I have done the best we can now. Our children are getting older, but trying to raise them in the Catholic faith and raise them to be overall good people. And this message is from March the 17th, 2021, very recent. And Mary, Queen of the Family, says, "Dearly beloved little children, talk in your families. Tell them that my family is the example to be imitated. May the infant Jesus bless all your families, which are tried by divisions, bad examples, and negativity of all sorts. My Joseph is the father whom Jesus loved and whom he obeyed. Take him as an example. He knows your difficulties." And we're just finishing, I think, a period of dedication to Saint Joseph. "Since he himself experienced times of difficulty, above all as the father of the Savior. Dear little children, may the Holy Family protect you, defend you, and always be your example. Then you will be able to say that the examples you give to your children are correct and to be imitated. And this is an important part she's saying coming up right now, because we are in difficult times and having attack from all sides, the church, the family, and even just lockdowns and governments, etc. She says, we suffered. Our family was attacked by the malicious and those who had the power to decide about our existence. I tell you not to fear because of what you are experiencing now. They are behaving towards you exactly as they did with us. Be strong, as the Holy Family are with you. Pray to them, meaning the Holy Family. Ask for advice. Entrust yourselves to us with the certainty that you will have all the help you need. Suffering leads to glory. Jesus and Joseph are your true founding fathers, entrusting them with all your problems, and I assure you that you will overcome them. I am with you. May my life always be an example to you. Seek to love your enemies and to save souls that are at risk of being lost. And of course, one of the best ways to do that is through prayer, 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 and prayer, and by living the witness yourself. And Jesus will repay you with peace and joy in your hearts. Be assured that our blessing will sustain you and make you conquerors on all fronts. The blessing of Jesus and of my Joseph and myself be upon you all. So a very positive message indeed. And again, I want to share that one sentence that I had rising from sleep one day. I cannot remember the year from that experience. But it was just that the soul that is inured to suffering will there in heaven inure to joy. And I had to look up the word inure, but it talks about becoming accustomed to. So the soul that is enduring and becomes accustomed to suffering has the capacity, almost to the same degree, to be inured to joy. And so in heaven we will be flooded with the joy of Christ. So I want to leave you with that, and with that important message to entrust yourselves and your families to the Holy Family. Cannot place yourself in any better hands. May God bless you and your families today.